Tesla, a manufacturer of electric vehicles, surpassed Amazon, Google, parent Alphabet, Microsoft, and the most valuable corporation in the world to become the sixth American firm in history to have a market value of $1 trillion back in October 2021. Apple, however, has recently seen a decrease in price despite being the second fastest business in history, behind Facebook, to attain a $1 trillion valuation. Welcome back to another exciting video from Informative Scoop. Today's video is about a $1 trillion opportunity will happen at Tesla soon. Before we start the video, please like, subscribe, and press the bell icon. The corporation's stock is anticipated to rise in value at $1 trillion. Recent research claims that the EV giants are well positioned to surpass Apple as the most valuable corporation in the world. How has Tesla set itself up to outperform Apple, Inc.? What plan do they have to get back to a $1 trillion valuation? Keep reading because the solutions may surprise you. Due to its numerous breakthroughs, Tesla's appraisal has drastically changed since it became a publicly traded corporation. The corporation was estimated to be valued at more than $1 trillion last year, which is more than the combined value of the top 11 global automakers. Compared to Toyota, which has a market value of roughly $280 billion, it was worth more than 3 times as much. And the fact that Tesla was more than simply a car company was one of the main factors in its growing market valuation. The maker of electric vehicles was a pioneer in driverless technology. Aside from its advancements in solar, they have also made significant investments in power management and batteries with its Powerwall. Besides governments worldwide being optimistic about electric vehicles to help the world transition to net zero emissions, a potential game changer in the solar business. By the way, Tesla was significantly invested in it because they are the only company that can mass produce EVs. Tesla's stock price was under pressure for a while since many analysts thought that the company's stock valuation was greatly exaggerated. After a brief decline, it returned to the $1 trillion club in March 2022 due to the company disclosing its stock split intentions in a regulatory filing. In addition, the U.S. gas price fluctuated at $4.24 per gallon at the time. The market capitalization of the EV giants has subsequently fallen once more, sitting around $699 billion. Many people wonder if Tesla will ever recover to its $1 trillion valuation. Martin Bitch, a Tesla executive, reacted to this inquiry by asserting unequivocally that the EV behemoth is well positioned to surpass Apple as the most valuable company in the world. They were speaking at a Goldman Sachs tech conference that was invitation only. Bitch presented investors with Tesla's next 5-year strategy, stressing that the firm does not have a demand problem given the surge in demand, and that their primary challenge in ramping up electric vehicle deliveries has been resolved. He underlined that Tesla now has access to every battery cell it needs for the first time, which is essential because battery supply has been a massive problem for EV automakers due to rising demand and prices for battery elements such as cobalt, lithium, and nickel. Tesla was the first business to deploy lithium-ion battery cells in its electric cars. Since then, other EV automakers have imitated them, leading to an increase in demand that has halted the manufacturing of many EVs. To supply battery materials and help ramp up production before other automakers, Tesla has formed relationships with emerging mining firms and well-known mining behemoths like Vale, BHP, Nickel West Live End, and a few more. According to Bitch, the EV industry's battery material supply is crucial because it impacts essential sectors, including battery packs, battery design, and cell manufacturing. We must keep in mind that there have only been 2 significant manufacturing revolutions in the previous 120 years, he continued. The first was in the early 1900 seconds when Ford debuted the Model T, and the second was in the 1970s when Toyota's less expensive production method made vehicles generally accessible. Tesla will bring about the third industrial revolution, claims V. Comparing EV architecture to internal combustion engine architecture is impossible. The third revolution in car manufacturing is made possible by it, according to Bitch. His claim is supported by the fact that the company has been pushing the limits of what it costs to produce innovations other than EVs since its inception. As a result, their lower production and sales costs for EVs will draw investors and dramatically increase demand for them. Tesla's improved EV manufacturing and design, rather than decreased battery costs, are to blame for the cost of production dropping to $36,000 in recent quarters from an estimated $84,000 in 2017. Consider how Tesla used mega casting in its Model Y. In 2020, Elon Musk acknowledged that Tesla has been able to minimize the Model S 70 pieces. Model Y reduces parts from 3 to only 2. We appreciate gigacasting. In the production of their most recent EV, the EV automaker could do away with pressing, cutting, aligning, and using robot arms for welding. But more critically, Tesla's use of gigacasting results from a long-term goal to create a casting machine that can create a whole car chassis, much like a massive machine that can create full-size cars like toy cars are made. Additionally, when we consider that additional Tesla plants using mega casting have production capacities that surpass those of the Fremont factory, we can understand how enormous Tesla will be. The Fremont factory, which Tesla acquired in October 2010, produced its 2 millionth electric vehicle in the second quarter of this year, making it the country's most productive auto manufacturing facility, according to Elon Musk. Gigafactory Shanghai, which manufactured its millionth electric car in the second quarter of this year, outpaced the Fremont factory's impressive manufacturing capacity. The Shanghai Gigafactory's usage of megacasting has also been a benefit. So, with the advent of this megacasting in Tesla's production, can we anticipate more affordable Tesla EVs? Bitch acknowledged that a broad portfolio is necessary for Tesla to become a high-volume automaker, so the answer is yes. He continued, the demand for Models Y and 3 has been so high that we have no plans to release any new models soon. We will be able to meet the demand thanks to our stacked battery supply and the use of gigacasting. He said that the EV giants also need to produce more reasonably priced EVs before launching their company-operated robo-taxi service. He predicted that the Model Y would essentially surpass all other vehicles in sales the following year. He added that Tesla has no intention of giving up on its self-driving goals because they are essential to the company's expansion. He stressed that over 100,000 individuals utilize Tesla's full self-driving on U.S. city streets and that, based on the data now in Tesla's possession, they may begin rolling out the software service to their vehicles by the end of the year. We may therefore anticipate that Tesla's aim of producing 10 million vehicles by 2030 will be achieved given these features and the cost reductions from scaling production. The operating margins of Tesla, which fell from 19.2% to 14.6% in the second quarter of 2022, show that the EV titans are already capable of doing so. Additionally, Tesla's earnings in the second quarter of 2021 exceeded expectations, with net income for the first time reaching $1 billion. In addition, the company's EBITDA margin in the second quarter of 2022 increased to 20.99% from 20.42% in the prior quarter, since Apple's peak EBIT margin over the past 5 years has been 30.5%. Given this rate in the EBITDA margin, we think Tesla may surpass it with an adjusted EBIT margin of 33%. Remember that Tesla's ambition in the upcoming years could be derailed by a potential recession or other macroeconomic recession. However, we must consider that Tesla seems to be in an excellent position to anticipate these problems, particularly supply constraints, and as it could satisfy the need. Additionally, as previously mentioned, Tesla's diversification is crucial compared to other EV producers like Ford and General Motors because they can create humanoid robots, autonomous driving software, and renewable energy storage like Megapacks and Powerwalls. Due to its versatility, Tesla is well positioned to become the first business with a market cap of $10 trillion and to beat the S&P 500 by a few points over the next few years. Do you think Tesla will surpass Apple as the world's most valuable company? Do you think they are prepared to handle any macroeconomic difficulties? That's all for today. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content.